Welcome to the start of this vlog. We're going to do all of the fun bookish things. Going to check out a new bookstore, gonna check out a coffee shop that's right next door to it, and I'm gonna get lunch and gonna meet up with another bookish friend to do all these things, and I'm gonna take you along. I made it to the coffee shop. It is so freaking cute, and my goal today is to finish talking in the camera right now while somebody's staring at me. Hold on. My goal is to finish my book today. I've got like 100 pages left, and it's YA, so it should not take me very long. I think that I want to start a book that I'm going to buy at the bookstore, and I don't know what I'm going to buy, to be honest. I don't have an agenda. I'm just going in and going to buy whatever speaks to me. I'm really excited because I usually go to the bookstore and I buy books and keep them on my shelf, but I don't have anything in my mind that I want to read this next week. In a few weeks we're going to the beach, and I'll be reading my beach TBR during that time, but I'm going to need something in between now and then. I've got to have a book to read. I can't just have nothing. So I think I'm going to try to find something that I can read pretty quickly in the next week or so. Hi, hello, I'm back. I have a book haul and I'm so excited. I ended up going to this bookstore that was like 45 minutes from my house, and so I went to the grocery store that was near this bookstore on my way home. So I came home with groceries that I need to put away, and I have a book haul that I will do in a minute. I'm so excited. This was literally the cutest bookstore I probably have ever been to. Let's do a little bookish haul. I've got my bag from Bookmarked, and it's so cute. I'm obsessed. First of all, they gave me a free bookmark, 2 different sides, and I think that it's adorable. I love their branding. The font of their branding is so good. First got Homecoming by Kate Morton. To be extremely honest with you, I've never read this author. The cover is stunning. I'm obsessed with the cover. It really draws me in and makes me want to read this. I was reading it and the story just sounds so intriguing. It sounds like it's going to be heartwarming. It says that it's a sweeping saga that begins with a shocking crime, the effects of which echo across continents and generations. I don't know, I'm just really excited. I love historical fiction. I think this is going to be a little bit of historical fiction with some obviously crime elements. It starts off with a crime that lasts generations, and I'm just very intrigued to see what this is about. This is a bigger book, actually. This is 547 pages. This author also wrote, I think it's called The Clockwork Daughter or something, which I have, that I've borrowed from somebody on my shelf and haven't read it yet. But I'm excited to read this author, and I will have to keep you updated. All right, the next thing that I got, I only got 2 books. This is the only other book, is Fairy Tale by Stephen King. I have recently been reading more Stephen King books, and I definitely have to be in the headspace for this, or else I just can't get into the story. He writes very big and intricate stories, and they're all, at least all the ones that I've read, are so beautiful. I actually had started this on audiobook and could tell that I was gonna like it so much that I would rather read it physically, and so I'm really excited to finally have my hands on a copy of this. Again, the cover is amazing. Stephen King is known for his incredible writing and just has a very unique style that I've never seen in any other author before. I've already read The Institute, Billy Summers, what's the other one? Literally drawing a blank. Regardless, I've read several of his. I have a shelf of Stephen King books that I really want to read, and I have not gotten to them yet. So maybe that will be a video. Maybe I'll do a video reading all my Stephen King books that I've been avoiding, because man, I really can't say this enough. I really want to read them and would not spend money on them if I wasn't intending to read them. But because I'm a mood reader, I've got to do it when I'm in the right headspace, or else I'll just be reading words and not really comprehending what it is that I'm saying. So these are the 2 books that I got today at the bookstore. I'm really excited to add them to my shelf. I actually think that they go well together. They're kind of the same color palette, which is fun. The last thing I got, which is not a book, but when I saw these, I had to get them, okay? It was the first thing I saw when I walked into the store. I got these notebooks. I am obsessed with them. There's 2, so one of them has bigger checks than the other. I love spending money on journals and notebooks, and I know that it's a weakness of mine, but I could not stay away from these. I couldn't pass them up. They made me too happy. Look at these colors. I mean, who wouldn't want these in their home? It's so happy. The whole checkmark thing is a trend, and it's bad, and it's probably gonna go out of style in like a few months or whatever. So I'm not buying things that are permanent in my house with that kind of thing. But for little notebooks like this, I think that it's so fun. I love the inside. They're just lined, and then it has where you can put titles or a date. These are my little happies, and I am excited to get reading. So my plan from here is to have a bookish day. It's almost 4 o'clock. I have put groceries away. I am planning on staying off my phone. I'm going to finish my book because I have like 60 pages left of it, and that should be pretty easy for me to do tonight. My goal is to stay off my phone, to light the candles, to create a cozy reading atmosphere where I'm romanticizing it. I think that that will complete the ultimate bookish day. First up is I'm going to put sweats on, gonna get super comfy, gonna grab my book and read for a little bit before I start dinner, and I will update you when I finish the book. Okay, hello friends. I just finished my book. I had every intention to finish it last night, and you know what? I really care about my sleep, and I was already up later than I usually am, so I went to bed. But I had like 20 pages left, and I finished it this morning, and so good. It's like the 3rd time I've read this book. It's 5-star every time, and it had been long enough since the last time I read it that I actually forgot some details, so that was kind of fun. I kind of felt like I was reading it for the first time, and I wrote little notes in it and underlined things that I loved, and just really had a good experience. So this is the end of this bookish vlog. I have made a latte. I'm going to do some work today. Thank you for coming along on my bookish day in the life, and I'm really excited to share more things with you. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.